Hey, I'm Tia Golden, sell real estate in McCall, Idaho, if you haven't tuned into the channel before. And today we're going to talk about 6 activities that you must try when you're in McCall this winter. And stick around for the last one because it's a super secret dining spot that's reservation only out in the woods. Number 1, probably the most obvious place would be the ice skating rink, which is right downtown. And there are several different activities that the ice skating rink offers. You can just go do a public skate, you can do ice bumper cars, or you can go watch one of the hockey games. We have a local McCall team, sometimes Boise State plays there, or you can just watch the kids play. But it's always fun just to watch a hockey game and get involved in the sportsmanship of the sport. What I love about the ice rink is that the kids can just skate around, and if I want to take a break, I can just sit in the bleachers. I also love taking the kids there to watch the hockey games because I can sit still and watch the hockey game while they run back and forth across the front bleacher area. So we're here at the Manchester Ice Center, right in the heart of McCall. So when I was a kid in Maryland, I used to take figure skating, and so I really wanted my kids to be into it too, or just hockey and ice skating in general. So I love when my kids come here and skate because I enjoyed skating as when I was a kid, and so I like for them to enjoy the same types of activities and have those same experiences that I really remember and enjoy. It's a very good family activity. It's not very expensive. If you're going to see the hockey games, the tickets can range between $5 and $10 a person. And when you're ice skating, they range between $5.50 and $7.50, depending on if you're an adult or a kid. And if you need to rent skates, then it's $2.50. So super affordable and a great activity to do in McCall in the winter. Second thing I would recommend doing is snowshoeing out at Ponderosa State Park. You're gonna need 2 passes for this. You're gonna need a trail pass to use the trails in the park, and then you're gonna also need a state park pass to get into the gate. There's somebody sometimes there at the door. If you're from Idaho, you can get the extra tag sticker to get in. And if you're not, or you didn't buy the tag sticker, then it's, I think, $12 to get in and out of the park, and then the additional fee to use the trails. I buy the yearly pass, so I don't remember what it is to use it temporarily, but I'll look it up and link it below. The cool thing about snowshoeing through Ponderosa is that all the trees are really mature. Whenever it snows, it just seems to fall at a slower pace, and there are several trails that go out where you have views over Payette Lake. If you're looking to skate ski or cross-country ski, there is a groomed schedule, and you can use the trails for skate skiing or cross-country skiing in Ponderosa State Park. And there's one trail that does allow dogs, it's called Rover's Run. You can snowshoe, skate, ski, or cross-country ski on that trail and bring your dogs with you. And there's plenty of trails out there, and it's all levels. So if you're super advanced, there's plenty of things for you to do. And if you're just starting out or learning, there's also really easy trails. The third activity is going to be at a place called the Activity Barn, and it is downhill tubing. So each person gets their own inner tube, and they get to go down a huge sled hill in it. And then it has a conveyor belt that takes you back up to the top. You might think that you can just go to this place last minute and pay to get a tube, but you can't. If this is something that you want to add to your activity list, you definitely want to call in advance and block out your time. They have slotted segments, and I want to say it's like 2 or 3 different slots for the day, and you can schedule the time that you want to be there and how many people. Each person has their own tube. You can't ride a couple people to a tube. So each person has their own tube, and you call and book in advance, and then you can go for that slotted time. It is a lot of fun. The kids absolutely love tubing near the Activity Barn. Some of the information online can be kind of confusing because it's mixed with Brundage, but this place is actually located off of Moon Ridge Drive, which is a little bit southwest of the downtown McCall. So if you're looking for it, that's where it's located. An activity that we can't forget to mention is going skiing or snowboarding, right? We have the chairlifts at Brundage, or you could come night ski at Little Ski Hill. So if you're looking for another outdoor adventure here in McCall, check out Brundage or Little Ski Hill to ski or snowboard in the winter. So now we're out here at the Little Ski Hill, and you can see that there's just one lift that comes up, but it's brand new. And they put lights out here. So when Brundage closes at 3:30, Little Ski Hill opens. They have night skiing. It's great for the kids. They get out of school and they can come here and ski, you know, after school, where Brundage would normally be closing. It's a very affordable, so where skiing is kind of like, right, a high entry-level income sport. It's very expensive to get lift tickets and all the equipment. And they have several programs here that just let kids use equipment to ski and learn how to develop their skills with that sport. So it's a great opportunity that we have Little Ski Hill here in McCall. It's definitely a local favorite. When the kids come up, you know, it's not like a big resort where you need to stay next to your kid and make sure they're not gonna get buried in the snow. I mean, they come up and they go down. There's only, you know, 5 or 6 runs that they can go down, and it's just a very family-friendly environment. They do offer food and beverages that they have down in the waiting area or the ski chalet. They have lockers down below with bathrooms. But this is a great place for kids to come hang out, or if you're visiting in from out of town and you want to try out a less expensive skiing option at nighttime. The next one, this is number 5. I have it listed as a McCall activity, but it's actually located in Donnelly, so we're kind of cheating here a little bit. And this is the Sleigh Rides. You can book a family sleigh ride, and it's a horse-drawn sleigh that takes you out to a bunch of elk that like to come hang out. You can watch them eat hay or just get close to them while being in the sleigh. This is a really cool thing for kids to experience, or even if you're not used to seeing wildlife, you know, it could be definitely something that's memorable when you come stay here at McCall in the winter. The last activity, this is the one that you've been waiting for, and it's called Blue Moon Yurt. And what this is it's a yurt that's set up in the wintertime. You strap on some snowshoes and walk out. It's near the Jug Mountain area. It does require reservations in advance, and you sit with a bunch of other people. You don't know who they're gonna be. It's a Renaissance style table inside of a yurt with one huge, what do they call it, like a huge metal pot meal. So there's not really a menu of things that you get to choose from. It's kind of like, hey, you're gonna eat this. We're serving one meal and it's at this Renaissance style table. And with that, you can have some of the coolest conversations with other people that are visiting in from out of town or people that live here full time. And it's just really a great warm meal that you get to share and experience with people that you don't know. So that's the last thing. I would definitely recommend scheduling that as a winter activity here in McCall. So there's definitely more than 6 things to do in the winter in McCall. So if there's something I didn't list on here and you have a favorite activity that's not on the 6 things, leave it in the comments below and let the people know what your favorite activity is in McCall. So if you liked this video with the 6 must-do things to do in McCall in the winter, you might also like this video that lists a few free things that you can do while you're visiting McCall.